Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are y'all doing? How y'all are? Hope you're having a fantastic morning. I got done watching Bo, and so then I started putting on AC/DC. So I've been jamming to AC/DC for the past 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden you throw on that slow down, sleepy timer. And then, yeah. So been jamming out to AC/DC this morning. Probably not the most Christian thing to listen to, but you know what? It got me pumped, got me going for the day, in a great mood. Hope we have a great show. Packed field today with stuff. We'll start off by saying you guys know how I'm an absolute movie nut. Well, I'm getting stoked because the DC Universe is kicking up. They just announced Aquaman 2, Wonder Woman 3, saw the preview to Black Adam, saw the preview to Shazam. The Batman came out with a brand new trailer, complete trailer. That's coming out early next year. Flash is coming out. They're doing Flashpoint. They released that teaser. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what's going on with this camera. What's up, Tom? Nope, that won't work. There we go. That works. There we go. Now I don't seem so short. All right, so DC Universe is kicking up. Hey, JP, good morning. Good morning. And good morning, Tom. Get ready. Get ready, because I've been jamming to music and getting ready to go. News and note for tonight. I pushed back I did that myself. I pushed back don't look into DC Comics, it'll make you sick to see what they're doing. Oh, not the comics, the movies, man, the movies. Aquaman 2, Black Adam, Shazam 2, The Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman 3, and they're going to be all intertwining it. However, no Superman. Henry Cavill is not signed to do anything in those particular movies, so no cameo. I am disappointed because they're not going to do Snyderverse, Justice League 2. However, if you want to see how that goes, there's actually Zack Snyder snippet, probably about a good 10 minutes. The comics have gone on. Yes, I can't. Last time I was in Madness talking to Jim, that I couldn't do it. But yeah, no Henry Cavill, no Justice League 2. But if you want to know more about that, he's actually sits down and goes through the storyboard and basically tells you the movie. So if you wanted to hear Justice League 2, you can do that. Enough DC music, DC news. I reached 800 plus feedback yesterday. Very excited about that. That was positive. Card of the day. Check it out. 1960s Boston Red Sox team card. I didn't think that I had this card, but I did. But I was digging for a card of the day. I just go random on cards that I think that I would like or would like to show. And the first one was a Cubs card that I sent off to Bo. That was the first one. So then I showed two others. I showed forgot the first one. Ralph Terry was yesterday, and I was digging for today's, and I found this one. So there's this one. So this one's going off. This one's going to Mark Hoyle. So I got to drop that in the mail after the show. So that was cool. A couple of different notes. ESPN Monday Night NFL ESPN got the rights to the wild card games. I don't care because I have personally. I don't care because I have cable, so it doesn't matter. But if you're using Stream, hopefully you have ESPN. Otherwise, you're not going to get to catch those games. And if you don't have Stream and just have regular TV or antenna or anything like that, then you are in trouble there because ESPN's on cable. So I don't really care for that because it's an exclusive. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then I saw a really interesting news last night. Prepping. I did prep last night, so I guess that's why I'm kind of in a good mood. I prepped last night, got the show ready, got a big buttload of sleep last night, and then woke up this morning all refreshed, watched Bo, listened to some music, so good going. Kevin Durant and Dapper Labs. And if you don't remember Dapper Labs is the NFT that did Top Shot. So that was a deal. That was a 2-year NFT deal to do Kevin Durant NFTs. So it started, y'all. NFTs aren't going to go anywhere as much as I'm not I don't understand them, so I don't do. But there's a 2-year deal out there. Maple Leafs completed a TikTok helmet deal. Man, there's all sorts of jokes about millennials and TikTok and helmets and brains. I'm just going to leave that alone. But I did see that. That's the non-showing stuff. We did this morning talk about, I'm checking my notes to see if there's anything else that I didn't pull up. We did pull up, we did talk about the release calendar, Upper Deck. We're going to talk about that. New release calendar coming up. Okay. The rest of the stuff I'm going to use visual effects for visual or sharing. That way, I don't know, just seems like fun, seems different. I like doing it. Window. First, let me clear that out. Okay. Sure. All right. So I thought this was cool. I thought we'd talk about this morning. Yeah, we'll make sure it's showing. We'll go this way. So you don't have to look at me. You get to see the screen. So Major League Baseball planning an exhibit for Washington U.S. National Museum, open in April, coinciding with Jackie Robinson, National Baseball Hall of Fame, postage stamps, jerseys. What's really cool about this is it's a different place other than the Baseball Hall of Fame to go look at these artifacts, as well as look MLB Baseball Hall of Fame, Negro Leagues, Heritage Auctions, Stephen Wong. I mean, this is going to be a really, really cool exhibit. Not many people are going to be able to go. Hey, what is up? What is up, David? And then what is up? Oh, nice. Nice. I'm on the big screen. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm on the big screen as you sleeve quarter cards. So you can definitely see the screen. It's in April. I'm thinking about putting together a road show and going to see this. Let me know if you'd be interested in kind of hooking up and doing. The problem is that's wintertime in Washington, and I don't like the cold. I'm not, which is why part of the reason why I live in Texas. I lived in Colorado Springs. The last time I was in Colorado Springs during the wintertime, I had snow drifts. Yet, Tom, the snow drift was as tall as I was, and the temperature before wind chill was -6 degrees. Or no, excuse me, -20 before wind chill. That next, when Colorado Springs thawed out, my butt was back home. So I'm not a cold weather guy. We did go snow skiing last winter, or snowmobiling last winter in Lake Tahoe. That was fun, but that was more outdoors. But I'm thinking about doing a road trip and going to this National Museum exhibit. If you are interested, let me know. If trying to do a get together. If you're interested in doing something like that, let me know. That'd be kind of cool. I did want to show that. So every single time, Sports Collectors Daily does something like this, cards shoot up. And I've had a bunch of Austin Riley rookie cards for a while. I know there's a bunch of people that have them in their store. Oh, Tom, so I've been in North Dakota in the winter. I went there for a customer visit 3 years ago. That was not fun, dude. That was not fun. What's up, Ken? Good morning. JP, I agree. So every single time they do this, cards shoot up. There's 2 instances of this. This is number 1. And then number 2, Reggie Jackson. And this is, I'm sad to say, not cool because I was looking for specifically this card, a 69 Topps Reggie Jackson rookie card that was in better shape. There's some good ones out. There's some out there on eBay, but they are off center. They're not very. So I was looking for a good centered Reggie Jackson, and good luck finding that at a decent price now. Yes, they like to highlight the players, and it's good to share the vintage. Or hey, what's up, Diego? I call vintage. I mean, 81's not 81. 70, 69, 70 is, I guess that's technically vintage. I don't think of Reggie Jackson as vintage, though, for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my dad was a Reggie Jackson fan. Fargo is nice. I lived in Grand Forks. Okay. Again, Austin Riley cards and Reggie Jackson cards are now going to get a spike. I like the fact that they highlight different players, but dang, dude. I mean, these cards are just going to shoot up. See if you look here. 330. Before this article, you could have gotten this all day long in the 200 range. So, let me get rid of this Mr. October. For a good centered, look, 1900, 26. I mean, it's let it begin, y'all. So if you want a good Reggie Jackson card, now's the time to look. Or within the next couple minutes. Otherwise, good luck. That's not a bad one right there. Buy it now. But it's not, the corners are, I'm not a big fan of the corners. But what do y'all think? What do you think about this one? Jackson Spans, vintage. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Although it was molded, so you really can't complain. It's true. So you're saying that I should list on the vintage sales search? You should. You should, Ken. You should. Yeah, please, nobody write about Rhino. Nobody write about Rhino. Dear Lord, nobody write about Rhino. But the Austin Riley rookie card debut X this weekend. Surprise how reasonable he was. He was, David. Just starting to get into vintage, going for 74 and 75 top sets. Oh my gosh, Jenny. So if I wasn't so far behind I got behind in just basic work. I dogpiled myself over the weekend and then this beginning of the week. Rich and I were going to go over 1970s baseball cards. That got pushed back. So next Wednesday, Bo and I are going to go live. And then the Wednesday after that, we're rescheduling Rich and I to talk about 1970s baseball cards. And I love 74, 75, 76, and 79 tops. They are just really, really cool sets for me. I still have anything right. Most of them. Oh, sweet. No, I like Rhino rookie cards, although Bo won't sell me any of his. So I digress. I make myself laugh. But Austin Riley, I was actually looking at this last night at some of the Bowman. I was actually looking at 2015 Bowman draft cards. Very interesting set. Very interesting set. And I was looking at I don't know if they're here, Dan and George, or they go to bed. Dan and George, if you're watching later, I was looking at the Asia black cards. Yes, I 100% agree. That's why I hope they stay that way. Yep. So hopefully, Austin Riley, he deserves some hobby love. Let's not say that he doesn't deserve some hobby love, but dang, I was sure hoping to get some before that happened. I was really hoping. This is a cool article that I thought we'll just glance through. Celebrating Mickey Mantle's 90s through Bazooka cards. And this was released yesterday. And I have to say, happy anniversary to myself and my wife. 9 years yesterday, strong. Love my wife so much. Woohoo! All right. Good job. I need to know how that goes, Ken. I know Bose arrives as well. Depends on the one that you got, you could feed it with. Thank you very much. Depending on which scanner you got, you could feed it with top loaders. So thank you, Diego. Thank you. Yes, 9 years my wife has put up with me. So this is a cool article. I highly recommend it. I'm actually going to put it in the chat because I think I'll put it in the chat. I'll also put it. Let me write a note real quick. I'll put it down in the comments as well so that people can pull it. It's on Sports Collectors Daily. But I mean, I think everybody needs to go back and at least have one Mantle card just as a collector. That's my personal. I think everybody needs to have some Mickey Mantle cards. If you're a baseball historian, collector, whatever. I need 2 cards from the 83 run, OPG sticker, and All-Star Game program insert according to cool. Thank you. Yeah, whatever, Tom. So I thought this was cool. I'm sharing it, but I'm not going to go digging into this. And I'm a Pete Alonso fan, so I'm going to show anytime Pete Alonso comes up in my notes. Cleats were worn during the second straight home run derby, Golden Auctions, size 13. Money raised will go towards Homers for Heroes, started by Alonso, and current bid is $4,000. That's a little rich for my blood, but go Pete Alonso. And because I'm a fan and this is my show, you have to put up with a little Pete Alonso every now and then. So, whatever, Diego. Let's see. I had a seller at the National, had a huge collection of Bazooka full boxes. Nice. Actually went over to SEC. I made a slab for them, but they don't. Only PSA, so I didn't buy it. Yeah. Because good luck getting that back within the second Tuesday of next week. This is something interesting. Collectors can now list SGC graded cards on StarStock and submit ungraded cards from StarStock accounts to SGC for grading. So I was hoping ComC was going to do the same thing in 2019, but they didn't make that love connection. I still think this is on the horizon and this cross-threading. So I think ComC at some point, knock on wood, will do this. I just think it's smart if you buy a card on a platform like that you have just a direct to grading system. I know most guys don't grade, but if it doesn't have to come to me and then it go to somebody else, then that's awesome. That's awesome. Guy had a mantle full box, apparently only full box. Oh, that's awesome. Diego. Yeah, it is. It is. It's still a thing. But I thought this was cool. I just think I think it's cool. I think it's cool to be able to do that. And then again, y'all have to put up with a great big huge Pete Alonso love. So enough of that. We'll go over this, and then I know that people wanted to talk about Upper Deck, so we'll talk about Upper Deck. Topps 5-star. Not a fan, but it's 5-star baseball, and because there's only like one pack containing 2 cards, I'm not a fan as a collector. It's not my bag, and I'm not a big high end type guy. So, Panini National Treasures Collegiate Football. Again, this is a high end, not really transcendent baseball. This is what I found was really interesting. It was 2021 Donruss factory sets. I thought these were already out. I've seen these being sold absolutely everywhere, and their grandmother. I thought these were already out, or it could be that. I saw that everybody had pre-sales, but I could have swore this was already out. I guess not. Let me know if you think yes or no. And then, God, I love Absolute Football. I know it's not a very popular, and it's a low-end product, and when Optic and Prism comes out, everybody kind of dismisses it. But I love Absolute Football. Maybe because it is a low end, and I can, for lack of a better phrase, collect it and not have to worry about anything like that. I really like Absolute Football. And then Recon, I'm not a big basketball guy, but Recon Basketball is out. Recon was a product that was released in Chronicles a couple of years ago, and they're bringing it back. So I just thought this was cool. It's cool. Update got pushed. Yeah, can you hear the frustration? Topps 5-star. again, not a, it's just not my. I like this 3 card, but why? I know you got to have stickers to make it easier, but for 5-star and for these higher end product, I do like it, but not love. I'd rather do it better than Donruss football. I like Donruss football. It looks cleaner, but I just like the. I don't know. I don't know, Diego. I don't know why. Maybe because it's full bleed without borders. I'm not 100% sure. Target dropped a ton of those Donruss factory ships. I'm going to yeah, a purchase, a pre-order. I'm not sure. Now. I thought they were already out for sale. I know you got to have some stickers. So, yes, but if you're paying for a high-end product, unless the player's dead, there should not be a sticker. There should not be a sticker unless the player is dead. Let's see. Products, new release calendar. Reason why I'm doing, I want to see the, I want to show the absolute. I want to show the absolute so that we can get a couple pictures. See, look, the borders this year. Cool. Full bleed on there. I don't like how small the patches are. NFL has logos in it. Donruss, of course, looks better. Yeah. I like these patches, but I don't like the patches being so small. Very cool. Very, very cool. Although everybody's got Kaboom now, or Panini's put Kaboom in almost everything. I just dig it. I just dig it. Always have. Looks more traditional. And then what else do we show? There's 5-star, National Treasures, Chronicles Baseball, Vintage, Panini Absolute, Panini. I want to show this. I want to show this. I know you guys are. This isn't your thing, but look at Recon. Look at how nice Recon looks. I love that Rock the Rim. Future Trends. I just think this is a beautiful, colorful card. I just think it's a beautiful, colorful card. All right, here we go. So, Upper Deck. I got word from Dan yesterday that Upper Deck Ice and Trilogy had been canceled through Twitter. And the next thing he said is Upper Deck Hockey, Brain Starter Racing, that flagship was delayed as well. Yeah, not a bad collect. I agree. Optic Baseball looks good. Optic always looks good. Optic, I like it. I like Optic always. I'm a big fan of Optic. So they claim they said supply chain. What I don't like is that they did it less than a month out of the product dropping. They knew before that this was going to be delayed, yet they did it anyway. So Ice has been canceled. Trilogy has been canceled. I have heard a note later that Trilogy is coming later, has been rescheduled for this year. Yeah. Now, I heard Ice Diego was completely canceled, but I heard Trilogy has been pushed and pushed until February, if I remember right, last night. So mid hockey season. Uh, but this got pushed because of supply chain, is what everything that I'm reading. That's what they said. But they knew this more than a month ago, and why they dropped it 3 weeks before, I'm I don't know. This really hurts their Q4 complete sales because everybody pre-ordered this thing, and pre-orders had to be in long before. I guess they're getting the money from the distributors already, but if you're paying for a product, you're having to sit on that outlier of cash. So that's not global supply chain substantive delays. I agree, but they knew that this was going to be a problem, and just now to hear this, shame on Upper Deck. I'm a big fan of Upper Deck. I'm a big fan of their community outreach. I'm a big fan of Chris Carlin. He's a guest host on Hobby Hotline, been announced. And I'm sure the first time he's on, he'll comment about this because somebody will ask him. But I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. David and I were talking about, he's already built sets on his eBay store and has already pre-sold some sets. Good and bad. Good, he had the initiative. Bad because now he's got to take that hit on they got to take that. He has to take that hit. I can't blame. I can't blame them for the supply chain. I wish they knew earlier. I wish they would have released it earlier so that guys like Dan wouldn't be stuck in the pickle that he's in, having to push now his pre-sold sets on eBay, because now he's going to have to take that hit when it doesn't arrive on time or doesn't sell on time, or he's going to have that, and it's going to hurt his top rated selling. So that's what I'm disappointed in, was the timing of it. And they should have done it. They should have said something earlier. We knew way in advance that look at Big League. Big League still pushed. Topps Big League. They haven't announced it, but they announced it super, super early. Look at Update. We knew Update was going to be that way. So no, yes. So yeah. I was toying with this. I was toying with this. I started loading them as listings on eBay, but I didn't release the hounds. I wasn't going to release the hounds, and I probably won't release the hounds until I won't release I won't let them go active until I've got it in hand. But building them and saving them as drafts, I could see. Yeah, lesson learned. Yep, lesson learned. Let's look at let's look at it. Let's look at it. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Young Guns. Looking forward to. Looking forward to. Cole Caulfield. Clean canvas. Electromagnet. That just looks nice. I'm sad because this looks like this looks like it's going to be a great. Yeah, I agree, Bo. But that was back when you could. That's back when you can rely on everything being on time. So, yeah, look, portraits, superstars. This is just so. I love this. I love this electromagnetic. 1 in 4 packs for superstars, along with honor roll. Hundo P. Dude, I got a case. Yeah. I got a case, so it's coming in. Look at this jersey. I'm not a fan of the small patch. They could have made this the larger, but that's nitpicking. So all right, I digress. Sorry guys. Had a moment. All right. Back at Pedro Martinez again. I forgot about Pedro. I forgot about that I had this lined up. Pedro Martinez. Although, here's the kicker. They did do this Upper Deck Final Edition. This is 91 Upper Deck. I would love to see 91 Upper Deck blow up. That would be funny in 92. Because these cards are pretty common to find. Hey, you got Eric. That's funny. Let's see if Pedro Martinez cards jump as well. Dude, so you want a cool Ken, you want a cool set to collect. You want a really cool set to collect. I am a huge fan of CFL football. Huge fan of CFL football. I love watching CFL football. It's like watching the XFL. Very cool that Upper Deck is coming out with CFL cards. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. I may pick up a box or two of this. Because I'm a big fan of CFL. But look at this. This reminds me of Upper Deck football. With the Upper Deck hockey feel. But remember the Upper Deck football cards? Okay. But Kent, watching CFL is really cool. Yeah, Diego. If you're in a kick during the NFL offseason, CFL is great. It is really, really cool to watch. Parallels. UD game patch. That's kind of cool. But again, I wish the patches were. I wish patches were just a little. I guess that's why I like Spectre so much, is because the patches are bigger. So, and then jumbo jerseys, but they're typically like this logo patch. I will probably pick up a box of this, maybe two, because I think it's really cool. So, this is on Sports Collectors Digest. The main article is Brady cards. So if you were looking for cheap, this is not cheap anymore. I guarantee you this isn't cheap. And this is not cheap. Brady cards are getting really expensive. But look what they got. Max Scherzer cards. So now pitchers, there's a class of pitchers that are about to hit Hall of Fame status. Scherzer's in that group. So these are starting to get love. These Max Scherzer cards. For the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw is the other one. Dude, I love Calgary. I love the Stampede. I'm a big Calgary because we're in Dallas and Calgary's a sister city. I love Calgary. I thought I'd show this. Looky at what Target has. Looky what Target has. It is $29.99, but it's not the $49 or $59. Look what I found this morning, Bo. Look what I found. And Herman, I know Herman watches this later. Look what I found. It is a Target red card. And again, I need to talk with somebody that has a Target red card so I can figure this out. Ooh. Hey, Ken, look. But Topps Chrome. Although it probably won't be in stock as soon as they open up. Jenny, you and I might need to. Really? They're not at mine. They're not on mine. I got to go later today. I ran out of envelopes this morning. So maybe later today I'll go to Walmart. Maybe I'll go to Walmart later today. That's all right, Jenny. Let's see. Hamilton Tiger Cats are no, sorry, wrong. Diego's wrong. So this is cool. We're gonna stop down here for a minute. So 12-year-old kid Ty Durant won this grand prize 2020 Panini NBA Player of the Day. Gets 100,000 card collectors and 600 hobby shops. Let me slow down for a second. 100,000 card collectors from 600 hobby shops, all registered to win this package. And in this package, he receives a Zion 1/1 auto, a swag bag from Panini, boxes of product with autos, a Zoom call with an NBA player, a $250 shopping spree at the card shop. And the card shop is, what's the name of this card shop? MM7 Sports Cards. I guess they 2M7 Sports Cards. And then the player will sign who is on the Zoom card will sign autos for friends and family. The big kicker here, guys, is a kid won this. That's the what I wanted to highlight is a kid won this. That's what's really cool is that a kid won this. I'm so happy a kid won this because the hobby is still in its core kids. So yeah, I don't have anything in my store either. I may go after breakfast. I have to pick up envelopes, but so maybe before I get revved up, I'll go to make it a little trip and relax. RELAX, Bo, Jenny. I think I may RELAX and go to Walmart this morning. Love the red card. You can either debit or credit. I do debit. It works like a regular bank card, but gives me 5% off everything. Jenny, there's not a Target close to me. The Walmart is less than 5 minutes away. So I can shoot to the Walmart very, very quickly. So DM me about the red card. You can get the debit kind rather than a credit card. As I recall saying, you never buy cards on credit. Correct. Kids get dozens of oboe and boxes, all in one by damn box. Ken. Yeah, I'm going to, Jenny. I am. I'm gonna. It's been crazy and feverish, and I've worked late the past couple of nights. I picked up a card from Bo last night. I spent like an hour in digging through his store. I picked up one. There were 2 or 3 that I liked but didn't love. But I spent some time digging through Bo's store. If you get a chance, do it. Bo's store is very eclectic. So I really enjoyed it. Shipping has become a thing. I can't recall if free shipping is on the red card like Amazon Prime or a certain amount. Get them points and pay. Yep, get them points, baby. Get them points. We use the points for movie tickets. That's how we go. We go to the movies quite a bit, probably back in the day or before, when there was a new movie every other week or every weekend. I'd be at the movie theater every Saturday afternoon watching movies because I'm not a college football guy, so I spend that time going to the movies. So, and then look, National Treasures. I thought we'd just peruse over this. Ken, look, college football. College football. Again, small patches, but a big patch. I just think everything needs to be bigger patches. I think you're chimping out. You're cheating if you're doing smaller patches. If you opened up my selling, I must have a store list. See, look at these big patches. It's just college. And Ken and I have had that discussion before, so we're not going to go down that road. I will say, Ken, this is cool. This booklet's cool, especially the way they've cut that. I will say that's cool. Hey, Jeff, good morning. Good morning. I wanted to highlight a couple of auctions. Printing plate. Dwayne Wade. If you notice, this is not me. This is not me. I have no affiliation whatsoever. I'm saying right now, I have no affiliation whatsoever with these 2 auctions that I'm showing. But it's news and notes, and I found this auction to be interesting. I have a email alert coming up for printing plates, for this Donruss printing plates. And I thought I would show this Donruss printing plate. I thought it was pretty cool. Because I guess mainly because it's optic and it's reversed. And then this one's insane. Again, I have no affiliation whatsoever None whatsoever. Zero. But Optic Red Prism. We were just talking about Optic, but this Optic Red, pretty slick. Kyle Pitts. But do you open the bid at $100? I guess you can open the bid at whatever you want to, but because it's your card, and you do you, boo. You do you. But $100 really as an opening bid? I don't know. But that's just me. That's just me. You do you. You do you. I did see a silver Mac Jones Donruss silver numbered to 1,000, numbered to 100. That sold for like 200 last night. That was just kind of crazy. So that's what I got, guys. I told you it was going to be a packed show, full of news and notes, full of different things. I greatly appreciate the conversation. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this format. Again, I got behind. No show tonight with Rich. That got pushed to not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Follow me on YouTube. You'll get notifications. I've got Bo scheduled for next week. We're going to talk about card shows. I've got Tom scheduled. I'm not 100% sure. Tom and I will probably talk about vintage cards. I've got Rich scheduled. I need to get Jeff on. I need to get Chris Harris on. So I'm probably going to have this Wednesday night interview. I've wanted to do it for a while. I just haven't had the chance to do it on the regular. I think I'm just going to force myself to do it. And every Wednesday night, we're going to have an interview format. What will probably end up happening is this Wednesday morning show will go away, and we'll do a Wednesday night format. So we'll have a Monday morning, Wednesday night, Friday morning show, and we'll do that format for a little bit. There's a couple of one or two other things that might happen show-wise. Hobby Hotline is going Tuesday nights. So, and I will like maybe once a month pop on there on a Tuesday night. And if that happens, then I'll adjust this schedule so that it's not too crazy, or I'll do a Tuesday night, not a Wednesday night show, something like that for ebb and flow. But the format right now is going to be Monday morning, Wednesday night, Friday morning. And then we'll do that for a little while. We'll see how that goes. But I did want to start doing some more interviews. And I'll do this show. I'll start doing a little bit more of production, a little bit better show for y'all. That way, it's just going to get better and better and better, y'all. I've committed. My goal for Q4 is to make this show a little bit more production oriented. So, hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the conversation. It was greatly appreciated. I loved it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love the interaction. Love the interaction. If there's any topics you want to see, let me know. We did the one with Dr. Beckett and Co-op Card Show or Co-op Card Shop. You can catch that in previous episodes. Bo's been asked to do Card Show 101. He and I have been talking about it. We're going to do that. Any other topics you want to cover, let me know. If there's some news or some investigative or something like that, let me know. I'm going to try to do some other different things and have some different guests on. Sorry about the background noise. I've got the window open. It's that time of year where, again, I'm going to open up the window because I like the fresh air. It's usually pretty quiet around the neighborhood this time of morning. If you've got any prayer requests, let me know. I'll be more than happy to pray you up. And one small update, James Perez had COVID, or has had COVID, was in the hospital. I talked to him last night. He is out of the hospital. He's doing better. So that's a good thing. Thank you very much for all of your prayers and all your concerns. Heard Herman had a stomach virus. Glad he's feeling better as well. Glad he's feeling better. I'm going to put him on the prayer list. If you've got anybody that needs it, let me know. Again, I bow a knee every single morning at every meal before this show. I to make sure that it's led the right way. Any prayer requests, let me know. I'll be more than happy to pray you up. Support your local hobby shops. Support your local card shows. They are the backbone. And if you can come up with ideas for kids to get more involved in the hobby, please, please, please get kids more involved in the hobby. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. If you liked the show, if you liked all the information, hit the like button. It's greatly appreciated. Share it with all your friends. Tip your waitresses. 3 shows nightly, 3 shows weekly. I make myself laugh. Thank you very much. Y'all have a fantastic day. Bye.